thank you so much for clicking on this video. Sometimes Tarkov can be very unforgiving. So today I'm going to show you how to make potentially infinite money by using the traders and the flea market. Also, please leave a like if you enjoy. It really helps small creators like me. I'm going to show you just a few of the several items that you can buy and then sell on the flea market to make profit. So getting the couple of obvious ones out of the way, if you have played this game a lot and done most of the quests, you'll be able to buy the Death Shadow lightweight armored masks and sell them for a good amount of profit. You can buy 3 at a time. Same thing with the atomic tier 4 face shields. You can buy 3 and then sell them and make a load of money. Another thing that basically everyone can do is buy and sell fuel. So the metal fuel tanks you can buy for 166,000 rubles and then sell them on the flea market for a lot more than that. If you have Peacekeeper level 4, you can buy these tier 6 side plates as well and make a good amount of profit. The granite ballistic side plates you can also buy, but from Ragman. Most of the usable grenades you can think of, you can also buy and then sell on the flea market. For example, the F1 hand grenades. These will actually go for up to 25,000 rubles. Same as the RGD hand grenades. And lastly, the M67 hand grenades. One of the more lucrative ones are the ammunition cases. These things can actually go for a lot more than they're going on the flea right now. But while we're on the topic of ammunition, let's go through all of the ammunition that you can actually buy and then sell for profit. First is the BCP FMJ. You can also buy the 300 Blackout CBJ and make a good amount of profit. The Meta MP7 ammunition is a really profitable one. And lastly, one that probably won't really sell, but technically you'll make profit off of, is the SP7. But another honorable mention that I'd like to state is the SIG FMJ. It looks like it's not actually selling for profit, but there's been times where you could make triple the money back from this ammo. A lot of people actually don't know that you can still barter with bitcoins and make profit off of them. Just bought 2 Tetrises for 160,000 rubles and then 2 green batteries for about 600,000 rubles, and then we can sell it for 900,000 rubles. So that's about 150,000 ruble profit or 100,000 ruble profit around there. Another good barter is with the Bastion armor plate. All you have to do is buy 2 eggs, which go for anywhere between 70 and 60,000 rubles. I think you can sell it for like 30,000 rubles profit around there. You can also just buy the Bastion helmet and also make profit. Another very lucrative barter would be with the Voodoo. This barter just is 2 GPXs for a Voodoo, and Voodoos go for a really large amount of money. I already have a lot of GPXs from saving them up because the Voodoo is my favorite site, but you're getting the gist. I've seen Voodoos go for up to 200,000 rubles, and you can buy 2 broken G phones for a really small amount, if you're lucky. They do get pretty high up in price. You can also do an ETG barter to make profit. All it takes is 4 shampoos. You do have to be careful with this. Shampoos can go up to a ridiculous high amount. I already have 2 of them, so I'm only gonna buy 2 more. If it's not obvious, at the end of this, I'm going to sell everything that I've bought and bartered for and see how much profit we made at the end. Condor glasses, you can make a small profit off of these. Calic B from Therapist, you can buy 3 per reset and they sell fantastically on the flea market. I actually don't have this one unlocked, but if you have done the quest for Skier, the Zenit RK1 tactical foregrip, you can buy 3 per restock and make a reasonable amount of profit. You can buy 4 Propitals from Therapist per reset and then sell them on the flea market for a few thousand rubles profit. AR-10 CAC QDC, you can also sell and make a really good amount of profit on. The SA-58 30 round magazines, you can also make a very small amount of profit on. Both of the 30 round magazines you can make profit on, but the other one actually costs dollars USD, so I don't really ever do it. The MP7 suppressor goes for a lot more than what's on the flea right now a lot of the time, but it is just a good way to make a few thousand rubles. If you do have the Peacekeeper quest, you can probably sell the slap for a couple thousand profit on the flea. The 25 round magazines for the 7.62 by 51 MDR, and also it's used for the new spear. These things you can sell and make a good amount of profit on. If you do have these unlocked with the mechanic quest, the SE5, you can buy 3 of them and then sell them on the flea market and make really good profit with these. They're the meta foregrip. They're one of the best foregrips in the game, so that's why they sell so often. There's 2 AREs in the game. One of them is red and gives a +5 accuracy bonus and can only be found in raid. So that one sells for a lot on the flea market, but once you hit mechanic level 4, you can of course buy the normal AREs and make a good amount of profit on them. The avalanche charging handle, you can buy these and then sell them for profit as well. This upper receiver for the M4A1 you can buy and then sell for profit. Also, if you do have the MUR1S unlocked, you can sell that for a really, really good profit as well. This attaches to one of the best stocks in the game for an M4, which is why they are so overpriced. Another meta attachment you can buy and then sell for profit is the blast mitigation device. And lastly, this muzzle brake is very good profit as well. So now I'm going to sell everything I bought on the flea market or to trader. For example, the Bitcoin obviously goes to therapist. And then I'll show you the profit I made. I'm actually going to be selling them for a lot less than you probably could. I just don't really care about money all that much. So I did just finish selling everything. I still have these 3 items on the flea market. They'll sell eventually. But honestly, it took a lot of time to sell all that. Technically doing this means you do not even have to enter raid to make money. If you're new and you are struggling to get a handle on Tarkov's jank-ass PvP, I suppose this is a way to stay positive on your money and also be able to still use fun armor and fun attachments and play meta, because I like to play meta. I'm sure you guys do too. I would suggest only doing this flea market spam stuff. For example, if you're bored and waiting for your teammates to get out of raid, it really is just free money, but it is exceptionally boring. The weapon parts and attachments actually take a really long time to sell in the flea market, so I would go back on that and say, like, only put them up if you're about to go into raid or something. I was going to make a time lapse of selling all of the items, but instead I'm just going to show you my Ragman income from the flea market and scroll through it all so you know that I didn't cheat or anything on it. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna pop it on the screen now, but I made this much money in rubles and this much money in USD. And I didn't even have to go into raid a single time. If you have any other items that you think sell really well on the flea market that you can just buy and then sell again, please leave them in the comments below.